Next guests are gearing up to say goodbye. Holy Holy is an indie rock duo comprising of Oscar Dawson and Tim Carroll. They've been at the forefront of Aussie music since their first EP back in 2013.
I feel like I am building houses out of cards.
And since then have amassed hit after hit.
So teach me about dying. So I can learn how to live.
Following more than a decade together and 5 albums, more than 150 million streams and countless live shows, Holy Holy is taking one last turn on their grand hiatus tour.
And we sat up late talking idle and I trying to get it straight, trying to realize what we want.
I'm going to miss them already. Please welcome Oscar Dawson and Tim Carroll. Holy,
Guys, welcome. Bit of a spoiler though. I mean, you're going on the grand hiatus tour. Where are you going? What's happening? What's going on?
Yeah, after we've been in this band for about 12 years and more than 5 albums. So we're doing this big tour all around the country to kind of connect with our fans, and then we're going to have a bit of a break for a while.
Really? Not to be too friends, Ross and Rachel, about it, but is it like a break, or are we breaking up?
Well, we've chosen the word hiatus carefully because we didn't
Okay.
want to John Farnham everyone.
Yes.
That's an okay thing to say, isn't it?
Yes, no, it is. It is, yes.
So you never know what's going to happen in the future. But we're both going overseas, actually, I'm sorry to say. So,
Separately?
separately. yeah.
Okay, all right.
Different
so where are
flights,
you? Where are
yeah.
you going, Tim? Where are you going?
I'm moving to Stockholm, Sweden.
The hell you are? What? Why? Oh, you saw that Eurovision song with the
Yes.
sauna and went, I got to try it.
That's where I'm headed, to Eurovision. To make
Have you been? Do you have a second
Yeah.
home there? Do you hang out
My
there?
wife is from Sweden,
Okay.
and we've been living in Australia for like 17 years,
Okay.
and she's been diligently speaking Swedish with the kids, and so we're going to go and kind of connect with the family over there.
Fully immersive.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You're going to go and test how well they speak
Yes,
Swedish.
exactly.
Yeah, fantastic.
And myself as well.
Oscar, where are you going to head to then?
London.
Not as exciting. Not as exciting.
No, only because you already speak the language. So it's like, you know,
Yeah,
not just being
sort of, yeah.
Have you been immersing yourself in the language as well?
I'm trying my best. I work with some people there who are from up north. I can't understand a word.
Bloody geezers.
So you released Sweet Bittersweet. Is it because it's like, sweet, we made an album, bitter, we're having a hiatus, but sweet, we've made an album. Is that how? Is that
You
the vibe
actually just
behind
nailed it. Yeah, that's
Really?
pretty much how it is.
Well,
It is.
I'm gonna leave.
It's
It's
sweet
a bit
and it's
better.
bitter at the same time. Yeah, it really
So you
is,
knew
yeah.
when you were making the album that would be the last one?
Yeah, well, this set of recordings was very kind of casual. Initially, we were actually just going to record some acoustic versions of some of our biggest songs, really as just like a love letter to our fans. And then when we were in the studio, we couldn't kind of help ourselves and ended up writing a few songs as well. And I feel like a lot of the Holy Holy works have existed in that kind of like happy, sad space. And so
Yeah.
this album is a continuation of that in a way.
Yeah.
You do it
Are
so
you
well.
going to feel sad now that you're wrapping it up? Like, where is your last gig going to be, and how are you feeling about that?
Last show's in Brisbane, and it is annoying because when you play these shows, and no, I mean it's annoying in that like you play these shows and they feel so great, and you're like,
Yeah.
why are we stopping?
Yeah.
But I mean, you sort of this little feeling where maybe now is a good time to take a break, you know.
Are you going to cry?
I have a tendency to cry. I'm happy to cry. At
Look,
any
G
time.
Flip did a handstand before. Will you cry now?
I'm not feeling teary now.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll
Can
allow
I
it.
ask, in this kind of moment of wrapping things up for however long it is, can you take us right back to the beginning and tell us how you started making music together?
This will make you cry.
Well, we met when we were very young. We were about 18, and we both travelled to Thailand to teach English in Thailand as a little like post-high school sort of like see the world experience. And we both had guitars, and we spent many kind of evenings drinking Thai rum and playing soccer with the local kids, and
We didn't teach much English, I don't think, to be honest.
and playing music. And you know, I had been like a sort of songwriter and lyricist, and to play with Oscar, who's this sort of savant guitarist, was suddenly this whole new sonic landscape that kind of opened up. And Oscar went and played in some other bands like the Dukes of Windsor in Melbourne. And I wrote and released a solo album, but then we came back together about 10 years later and started writing songs.
Yeah.
with no real intention to make a band, to be honest, just because we liked writing.
So does
and then
that-
we made Holy Holy.
Does that? I know you're both now. You know, the band is on a hiatus. You're off overseas. Yes or no? Will you be representing us at Eurovision at some point in the future? Maybe.
That's why you're going.
Maybe.
I feel like looking at Gojo, I need to get some of these things going. I've got a bit of, I've got to
12
work.
bucks.
You
Yeah,
can
good
begin,
luck.
you can begin. Tickets to see Holy Holy's A Grand Hiatus Tour are selling fast, so hurry because you may miss out and this could be your last chance. Would you please thank Oscar and Tim? They're running to
Tonight.